The preview makes it clear that this week is built around emotional extremes: celebration colliding with accusations, restraint giving way to violence, and private resentment spilling into very public scenes. The celebration teased in the preview is intentionally misleading. On the surface, there's an attempt at normalcy in Salem, but it's fragile. These characters are celebrating while standing on unresolved tension, which makes the joy feel temporary and almost performative. The show is setting up a contrast: happiness that exists only until someone says the wrong thing or shows up uninvited. That contrast explodes during the custody mediation involving Rachel Black. The mediator addressing Mr. DiMera signals a formal legal attempt to impose order on a situation driven entirely by emotion. Custody disputes in Salem rarely stay calm, and this one is especially volatile because it involves layered blame, jealousy, and guilt. Everyone in that room believes they're protecting Rachel, but they're really protecting their own pride and unresolved anger. Holly's arrival is the catalyst. She's the obvious target of Sophia Choi's resentment, not because Holly has done something wrong in that moment, but because she represents everything Sophia feels she's lost or been denied. Holly stopping by to see Rachel is meant as a kind, supportive gesture, but Sophia interprets it as provocation. In Sophia's mind, Holly doesn't belong anywhere near Rachel, and that simmering hostility finally boils over. The slap is not impulsive, it's emotional release. Sophia has been playing psychological games quietly, manipulating situations from the background. This physical act marks a shift from subtle control to open confrontation. By striking Holly in front of others, Sophia exposes herself and escalates the conflict to a point where it can no longer be brushed aside or excused. Dr. Gregory rushing in immediately after underscores how quickly things spiral. His presence represents authority and reason, but even that arrives too late to prevent the damage. Once physical violence enters the picture, the custody situation becomes far more complicated. Accusations will fly, alliances will harden, and Rachel will once again be caught in the middle of adult chaos. The splash teased in the preview hints at another moment of emotional overflow: someone being pushed, falling, or otherwise losing control in a dramatic way. It fits the week's theme: emotions that have been contained for too long finally erupt in unpredictable fashion. Overall, the January 19th to 23rd preview promises a week where Salem's attempts at civility completely collapse. Mediation turns into confrontation, resentment turns into violence, and the consequences of these outbursts will ripple through multiple storylines. This isn't just about one slap or one custody meeting, it's about how unresolved anger poisons every effort at peace.